folks, here we go. So this video we're going to be starting on how to paint some Space Marines, and this one's going to be the Dark Angel Space Marine, and I'm doing the power armor. Don't forget, or more to the point, don't worry, is if you don't play Dark Angels, I will be doing some other chapters in the future, so just bear in mind. Most of it's all the same, but you just change the colours out. It's not difficult, but we'll get to it. So yeah, the first one is going to be Dark Angels. And while you're watching this, just bear in mind I'm at 71 viewers at the time, 71 subscribers at the time of recording this video, and we're getting close towards a giveaway. So I think what I'm going to do is when I reach 100 subscribers, this Space Marine that I'm going to be painting now, I'm going to give it away. Once we hit 100 subscribers, there will be a bit of a competition to win it, but keep an eye out for that. So don't forget to like and share this video if you've enjoyed it. And with that being said, let's get cracking now, shall we? Come on. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to do is use some Caliban green. Alright, don't forget to give it a nice good shake. Put it on the palette, thin it down, and just cover all of the power armor in it. As you can see, it's not covering perfectly well, and we never expect the first layer to cover perfectly. Yeah, we always expect to do at least 2 thin coats. So once you've done that, put it down to dry, and then we will come back again in just a few moments to do it again. Once it's dry, give it about 10-20 minutes to completely dry, and then go back over the whole thing again. Let's just throw the paint on there. Make sure it's nice and thin, obviously. Nice and thin, nice smooth coats, and nice and even coverage. You know, it's like, yeah, we'll change the white balance while we're at it. I actually put on 3 coats for this particular green. The layers were nice and smooth, nice and thin, so I haven't lost any detail with using 3 coats. It's just that that's what this colour needed. Once we've done that, and that is nice and smooth, we're going to use some Nuln Oil, and we're going to paint this all over the entire miniature as well. I did thin it down to start with, because I didn't want to run the risk of overpowering the green with the black. But actually, once I run out here, you know, so I just add some more to the palette and just paint it straight on. It didn't need thinning down, but I just did it just to be on the safe side, and then just there I went back over where I did the thin, just because I wanted to make sure it was. I didn't want to go all in out with the black and it overpowered. But then we just need it to dry there. Again, 20 minutes or so, and we're using Warpstone Glow, and we thin this down. I'm using an old brush just to mix up the paint with some water, just making sure it, you know, behaves, and then coming in with a Winsor & Newton brush to do the edge highlighting. Now this takes forever, but we're going to go around every single angle, every single line, detail with this Warpstone Glow. We're just highlighting it, the difference between the dark and the black. Go around all of the edges, just like this. And if you're using you can use the edge of a brush if you're going along a sharp edge, just like that shoulder pad there. You could have used the side of the brush if you're going along the edge. It just helps. Other than that, just follow the same edge highlighting technique as in the video, and other than that, we just go along the entire thing. It takes ages, it really does, but it does look good. Once you get the hang of it, it does look good. So you know, you can be it is worth it if you to get the skill up on your edge highlighting. And don't forget to do the helmet. We are, you know, his helmet is the same colour as his armour, so we'll do the helmet as well, and then just give it a good once over. Just make sure that you haven't missed anything, but you should, you know, and you don't really need to leave it to dry because it takes so long. It should already be dry. So we're going to come in with moot green now, And the moot green is literally just taking all of those extreme edges that we've got, all those extreme corners, usually where there's a change of direction. So like on the helmet here, around that crest, we go around there. You can see at the bottom of his legs he's got those grooves and there's angles on them. Usually around about anything that's 90 degrees or less. We will give it another edge highlight with this. I do go around the collar as well, just because that's where, you know, light is going to be hitting mostly. But just pick out some bits and pieces all over the model, just where, you know, where the sharpest corners are. That's pretty much it. And you can just go around. I'm just going around here, just making sure I haven't missed anything. Maybe something needs picking out because it's kind of getting lost. But other than that, it seems alright. And then we can move on to the next stage once that's dry, which, you know, it won't take very long at all. I do apologise for the white balance as well. I didn't really do the white balancing very well. But we're going to come in with Xandri Dust here. And now all we need to do now for the power armour is to paint the aquila on his chest. It's not really an aquila, is it? It's just like the wings and the skull. But yeah, Xandri Dust, give it a base coat on the wings and the skull. Nice and even. Yeah, I did thin the paints down a little bit. Leave it to dry, and then coming in with a Seraphim sepia wash. Just paint over the entire thing. Nothing overly complicated about that. It's just basing, give it a quick shade. Nice and simple. And then once that's done, we can then just come in, leave it to dry, and come in, and we're going to dry brush this. I could edge highlight this with Screaming Skull, but I thought, no, you know what, I'm just going to dry brush this Terminata Stone. It's nice and simple. Just go against the grain, Terminata Stone to highlight the bone, and that's it, done. And there we go, so that's it. Nice and simple. It's nice green. I'm not a fan of edge highlighting, but I thought, you know, I will do a video about edge highlighting. So we've edge highlighted him. He takes forever to edge highlight using the edge highlight, using that highlighting technique. I do prefer the dry brush, and I think I'll do some dry brushing in the future. But this guy, we will get him edge highlighted for the rest of it. So we'll get on with that. The next video will be about the metallics that go on this model, and we'll go on from there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe, hit the bell button next to it. You never miss an upload. And also below you find all my links to all my social media and so on and so forth. And you'll find, if you want to help support this channel, maybe you want to see some videos about some models that I wouldn't necessarily buy for myself, the Patreon link is down there, and so is my PayPal address, should you be so inclined. But don't feel obliged to do so. Do so at your leisure. But yeah, thank you for watching this one. I'll catch you in the next one. Dara.